Have you ever completely changed your opinion about someone after just one conversation? Maybe they were rude. Maybe they were kind. Maybe they made one mistake. And almost instantly, your brain decided who they were. But what if that moment wasn't revealing their character? What if it was only revealing the story your mind created? People rarely reveal themselves in one moment. They reveal themselves through patterns. And once you learn to notice those patterns, you make better decisions about who to trust and who deserves another chance. Think about the last person you called lazy. Was it because of one missed deadline or months of repeated behavior? Think about someone you describe as reliable. Are you remembering one event or many small moments? Without realizing it, your brain is always collecting evidence. The problem is, it often stops collecting too soon. Your brain was never designed to wait for perfect information. Every day it asks, can I trust this person? Are they safe? Should I stay away? Instead of waiting for answers, it fills in the blanks. One action becomes a personality. One conversation becomes a reputation. One impression becomes a belief. Sometimes those shortcuts help. Sometimes they quietly fool you. Your brain isn't wrong for creating stories. It only gets into trouble when it mistakes the first chapter for the whole book. Imagine two classrooms, the same teacher, the same lesson, the same personality. One group hears the teacher is warm, the other hears the teacher is cold. Nothing else changes. Yet many students leave with completely different opinions. The same smile, the same confidence, the same silence, seen through two different stories. Psychologists have shown that expectations shape what we notice. Once the mind starts telling a story, it begins searching for proof. A single action can happen for many reasons. Someone may lose their temper because they're exhausted, forget a promise because they're overwhelmed, seem distant because they're grieving. One event tells you very little, but when the same behavior repeats again and again, it becomes a pattern. Patterns aren't perfect, but they're usually more honest than first impressions. Think about a quiet coworker. Some people immediately call them unfriendly. Weeks later, everyone realizes they're simply shy. Now think about someone who makes an amazing first impression. Funny, confident, charming. But over time, promises aren't kept. Excuses become common. Respect slowly disappears. The first impression told one story. The pattern told another. Once you believe someone is unreliable, every mistake stands out. Every success fades into the background. Not because you're unfair, because your attention naturally looks for evidence that supports what you already believe. The people who understand others best aren't the fastest judges. They're the most patient observers. Instead of asking, was that good or bad? They ask, is this becoming a pattern? That one question changes everything. The next time someone surprises you, slow down. Ask yourself, was this one moment? Has it happened before? Does it repeat in different situations? People can impress you for a day. Consistency is much harder to fake. Real change doesn't appear once. It creates a new pattern. Most people wait for dramatic moments, a betrayal, a broken promise, a huge argument. But real character is usually quieter. It's found in the promises someone keeps, the respect they show, the habits they repeat. Character doesn't appear all at once. It leaves a trail. Tomorrow, your brain will start writing another story about someone. This time, don't believe the first draft. Watch what repeats. Notice what changes. Because the most valuable information about a person appears over time. Awareness doesn't begin when you know more. It begins when you can honestly say, "I don't know yet. I'll keep observing." Sometimes, the biggest mistake isn't misunderstanding another person. It's believing you understood them too soon. The decoded mind. Out.